Assalamualaikum everyone and a very good morning. Uh, the topic that I choose for today is the quality time with family. I think in this group everybody have a family. Family not like our mother, our father or our sibling. Family also with our grandfather, grandmother and also our cousin. So that's we call it a big family. That's in home. That's in school. Our family is our teacher, also our friend. Just be closer or we closer. I think many activity we can do with our family to be to get a quality family. So that first is playing together. Playing together, you don't have to book a court or swimming pool or anything that's a hard class. Just I think just play in front of your house. That you get a quality family because you play with your beloved person. So like in PKP is pandemic COVID-19. Uh, our we all stay at home. So what my parents do to be our family, to be my family happy. Our parents bought a badminton to play outdoor and Sailina to play indoor. So that we can get a quality time and benefit and or we don't waste our time. So at the same time, we get a healthy lifestyle. So we can avoid something we don't want like obesity because in pandemic COVID-19, obesity is the very high case. Secondly, is next is helping each other. Helping each other, when we help each other, we can avoid a big burden to another person. Like you can share your story with your sibling or your problem with your sibling or your parent. So we cannot stress or we can release our tension because like me, my sibling is get along very well. So we don't have a secret, so we can share anything that you want because that is our flesh and blood. So that is what I very trust my sibling. So or help each other, you also can help your family like cooking, washing, cleaning. This is a good attitude. At the same time, we can study to be an independent person. Independent person, like when you go anyway, you know what you want to do, and yeah, you know what you want to do to the around you. Especially when we stay at hostel or uh, 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 or another place lah. So my conclusion, family is very important. Appreciate our family because family is very important. What everybody say about your family, what everybody do to your family, just trust your family and love your family because like a like a chalk water will not break. So just trust your family because our family is always with our when we are in burden or when we are in happy. So don't worry about around you, just trust your family. That's for me. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Nabila. Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone. My name is Siti Nurakida binti Abdurrahman. So today while I scrolling on my social media, I saw a news about a pollution that happened in many places and area. No matter it's air pollution or water pollution, pollution has become one of the most concerning issue for our planet and mankind. In other words, pollution is responsible for disturbing the balance of the ecosystem. Moreover, it impacts our lifestyle severely and also contribute to global warming. As the world is getting more modern, uh, pollution also enhancing day by day. So today I want to talk about how is this become rather essential for us to learn about the causes, types, and impact of pollution to deal with this problem. In this problem, there isn't just one person, organization, or government that to blame, but all of us. Think about it yourself how you contribute to pollution. To begin with, we have air pollution, which means contamination of air. It is very dangerous pollution because it's whether chemically and physically alter the air. When toxic gases enter the atmosphere, life becomes difficult and dangerous for human beings. The burning of fossil fuels, mining, uh, automobile exhaust can can contribute to it. It will causes acid rains, respiratory problems such as asthma and bronchitis. Uh, it's also uh, it's also causes global warming and more. We can help protect our environment as individuals by planting more trees, carpooling to control air pollution, and we can promote the use of recycling products. Next, we have water pollution. Water is the most important natural resource of life. Humans need water not only for drinking but also for cooking, washing, and many for our daily life. Industrial wastes and garbage have been getting dumped in rivers and oceans causing contamination of water, and it can kill the human being and animal because of the poison from the toxic chemical discharge from factories and the wastes. What we can do on individuals level is by throw our garbage at the right place. And for industrial and factories, they must make sure that the equipment that they use to filtering the toxic chemical in a good condition, so it will not leak to the river or ocean. For conclusion, we can see that the change is begins from us. You don't have to bank on the government or industries to curb the pollution, as we all contribute to it. We need to control pollution to create a healthy future for our upcoming generations. Every person on this earth has a role to play in restoring the balance of the earth. Educate the public about the menacing issues and protect the earth from degrading. I want to share a slogan with all of you: save the earth and stop polluting. Well, I hope it's provide a useful insight about pollution and its dangers to all of you. Thank you for lending me your ears and have a great day. Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Okay, guys. Sorry because my slide have problems, so I just will start with like this. Okay. So Assalamualaikum and good evening, everyone. I hope everybody is comfortable in your seat. So before anything, may I ask how many of you have known about animal testing on any products or any medical?
Yes, I know.
Okay. So I see majority of you have been known about this animal testing. Nowadays, an estimated 26 million animals are used every year in the United States for scientific and commercial testing. Animals are used to develop medical treatments, determine the toxicity of medications, check the safety of products destined for human use, and other biomedical, commercial, and healthcare uses. Research on living animals have been practiced since at least 500 BC. Today, I, Sumaya Inshira binti Azisha, will be telling you the pros and cons of animal testing. So we will get a lot of information about animal testing. So firstly, I'm going to tell you guys about the pros of animal testing. Point number one is animal testing contributes to life-saving cure and treatments based on the California Biomedical Research Association states that nearly every medical breakthrough in the last 100 years has resulted directly from research using animals. Animal research has been contributed to major advances in treating conditions such as breast cancer, brain injury, childhood leukemia, cystic fibrosis, multiple sclerosis, tuberculosis, and more, and was instrumental in the development of pacemaker, cardiac valve substitutes, and anesthetics. Secondly, animals are appropriate research subjects because they are similar to human beings in many ways. As we know, chimpanzees share 99% of their DNA with humans, and mice are 98% genetically similar to humans. All mammals, including humans, are descended from common ancestors and all have the same set of organs, like heart, kidney, lungs, and others, that function in essentially the same way with the help of a bloodstream and central nervous system. Because animals and humans are so biologically similar, they are susceptible to many of the same conditions and illness, including heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. So, thirdly, animals themselves benefit from the result of animal testing. Do you know that vaccine tested on animals have saved millions of animals that would otherwise have died from rabies, distemper, feline leukemia, infection, hepatitis virus, tetanus, anthrax, and canine parvovirus? Treatments for animals development using animal testing also include pacemakers for heart disease and remedies for glaucoma and hip dysplasia. Animal testing has been instrumental in saving endangered species from extinction, including the black-foot ferret, the California condor, and the tamarins of Brazil. The American Veterinary Medical Association, AVMA, endorses animal testing to develop safe drugs, vaccine, and medical devices. So, we already know some of pros of animal testing, but every pros also have their own cons, right? So now I'm gonna tell about the cons of animal testing. So firstly, animal testing is cruel and inhumane. According to Human Society International, animals used in experiments are commonly subjected to force feeding, food and water deprivation, the use in the infliction of burns and other wounds to study the healing process, the infliction of pain to study its effects and remedies, and killing by carbon dioxide asphyxiation, neck breaking, decapitation. The US Department of Agriculture reported in January 2020 that research facilities use over 300,000 animals in activities involving pain in just 1 year. Next, animals are very different from human beings and therefore make poor test subjects. This is because the anatomic, metabolic, and cellular differences between animals and people make animals worse models for human beings. Paul Furlong, professor of clinical neuroimaging at Aston University, states that it's very hard to create an animal model that even equates closely to what we are trying to achieve in the human. Thomas Hartung, professor of evidence-based toxicology at Johns Hopkins University, argues for alternatives to animal testing because we are not 70 kg of rats. So last but not least, animal tests may mislead researchers into ignoring potential cure and treatments. Some chemicals that are effective on animals prove valuable when used by humans. Some chemicals that are ineffective for aspirin, for example, is dangerous for some animal species. Intravenous vitamin C has shown to be effective in treating sepsis in humans, but makes no difference to mice. So, because of that, animals that may not be relevant for humans. So, all in all, both sides of animal testing seems to tilt the scales equally. Animal testing may save millions of human lives, but at the expense of the lives of animals. In the end, taking the pros and cons into consideration, animal testing highlights the fine line between ethics and practical need, and the ultimate decision is subjective to the values of each individual. With that, I end my speech, and I wish all of us already can see through the pros and cons about animal testing and always love our animals. So, thank you for spending your precious time listening to my talk. Stay safe, take care, and have a good day. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sumaya. Sumaya, me and Shuko discuss has discussed that you have to stop the recording now. Then we continue with the second one. Sebab because the remaining time is 2 minutes. 2 minutes only. So we do the second one.